Hello everyone, my name is Vishvadeep and I welcome you all on PW Gatewala channel. As soon as a student takes mathematics in 11th class, that student has a desire to study in IIT. And that's why that particular student, even though before also that student thinks about it, and that's why that student starts preparing for IIT JEE. But IIT JEE has great too big competition in that earlier age of 17 and 18, and below that it's very difficult to crack that particular exam among 15 to 20 lakh students. And that's why more than 90%, 95% students dream of reaching to IIT, break over there. But was that end of the road? No. And that's why this GATE exam is perfect to think about entry into IIT as a second chance, just because you can think like if you could fail before, now you can get into IIT even with ease, just because the success rate of IIT JEE exam is just 1%, but GATE exam success rate is around 15%. So competition is less, number of students are less, just because GATE exam is conducted in terms of branches. Each branch has its own competition, so it's very simple. 15 lakh students who are competing to get into IITs, now broken into different departments. Now people of one department are fighting to get the seat into particular IIT, and that's why the maximum number of students this year in GATE was in computer science, 2,11,000. So comparing to 15 to 20 lakh versus 2 lakh maximum is definitely a huge difference, and that's why GATE exam is easier to crack. But what you need to prepare as a strategy so that you can crack GATE exam as early as possible with great possible rank. So what exactly happens is, first thing you need to analyze, and that is why you could not crack the IIT JEE exam with good rank. There are multiple reasons possible. First thing, many students do not start preparation earlier. If you start preparation along with 11th, sometimes it gets late. Sometimes you cannot mug up or cover up everything of 11th and 12th for JEE only, just because you'll have to perform well in your 11th and 12th exams, also board exams of 12th also, and then you'll have to remember every single thing. So sometimes starting maybe in 12th itself or 11th itself does not help those kind of students who need extra time. Those kind of students are also possible who are not able to have the drop year after 12th. They don't want to have a drop year, and that's why they are not able to crack the JEE exam. Certain criteria more are possible, like you have resources, but those resources you are not able to utilize properly, just because sometimes because of the offline classes are not there around you, or because of many certain a lack of resources possibly happen, and because of that a student cannot crack exam. Another possibility is you will have to work along with your schooling. There are so many people, there are so many students, there are so many young children actually, those are working also and preparing for JEE, and of course lack of time makes them makes it very difficult to crack the gate that particular JEE exam. But analyzing that particular problem will not ultimately solve it. Counting all these problems will not solve it. Counting and from those problems learning that what extra additional I can do so that I can crack now GATE examination, I can reach to IIT. Possible, 100% possible. So first you need to understand JEE failure reason is what. Why I could not pass that JEE exam with good rank or good marks. Understand the reason. Of course, another reason possibly is the student's age. The age of the student who are preparing for JEE mains is 16 to 18 years, and in that age maturity doesn't comes. When once you get older and come to engineering or your graduations, after that for GATE preparation, when you go for, your age will be 21, 22 or something like that, and that is really a mature age. Your understanding level will increase, your behavior will be more mature, and your mind, it will be open more. Your responsibilities, understanding of responsibilities will be little more, so it is easier for a student to crack GATE exam in that case also. Now, okay, this is what I was saying. What is the reason? Phase 1 analysis of failure. Strategy was not there, revision was not there, weak concepts were there, quantity over quality. You just gone for learning or understanding was not there. Quality content you were having, but you were not able to digest that with enough time. There are so many reasons. Find them out, and you need to solve all these problems for your GATE preparation. Now, for GATE preparation, what you need to do? First thing, you need to find out a particular proper resource from where you can really learn the concepts. See, it's very easy to learn the concepts from books. Of course, not easy, but you can find the books where GATE syllabus or all the syllabus is present. But from the book, everything you will have to learn? No. Everything you will have to understand? No. So you need to confine your learning to that particular examination only, and that is why you need that guided preparation, that this much only you learn, in that sequence only you learn, and you will understand the concepts in the best possible manner. So turning point is simple: self analysis of all these problems and go for the smart study approach. And the first thing is, you need to have conceptual understanding for your GATE preparation, and for that you need a proper guided preparation, so that whatever problems you had, small or big, for your JEE preparation, those problems will not occur. Even though if they occur, then you will be having a solution because of the guidance and structured courses. Second thing, your previous year questions, how you will attempt them along with your courses, how you will go ahead with them, how you will learn out of them. If you don't make a question correctly, then how you can, take that particular situation. There are so many small such kind of a thing which will be helpful in your preparation if you will be having a guided preparation. Then mock test and analysis. Of course, once syllabus is over, you will go for revision, practice and test, their analysis and revision, so that you can have proper channel where you can follow the channel, and that particular channel will open the gate of IIT for you through it. Now, the key points are: one's failure is not the ultimate failure. Failure is that fellow who has left all the, courage. If you lose the courage, if you lose the momentum and the passion that, okay, next time I'll try again, then you are gone. Then nobody can help you. I'll tell you one fact over here. It's not the opinion, it's a fact. More than 90% of the GATE toppers, I'm telling you, 90%, more than 90% GATE toppers are JEE failures only, just because those people who have taken a setback in the early age, but they became more mature, more serious, and more intense towards their GATE preparation, and they have made that possible for themselves. So initially failed, but not ultimately failed. Learning opportunity it was. What was the problem? All those problems you collect which you had in your JEE preparation, and solve them all for your GATE, and it is very easy to crack GATE exam in that case, just because you know what mistakes you don't have to do. Smart work, you'll have to work. So smartly you'll have to prepare for courses, then you will have to prepare that much only which is needed for GATE. As I told you, you can get all the knowledge from the book, but sorting the topics which are needed for GATE, the topics which you will have to leave for GATE, you don't know, and that's why you need smart work and guided work. Consistency is the key which works everywhere. If you will be consistently preparing for 3 to 4 hours per day for 2 years, or 5 to 6 hours per day for 1 year also, then you can certainly crack GATE exam with good rank. You'll have to believe on yourself. If whatever successful work you want to do, If you want to achieve something which you never achieved, then you'll have to work on something which you never did. So it's very simple. You'll have to work hard, hard, and hard. But along with that, little smartness plus consistency you'll have to put. And if you can believe on yourself, at first place, you will have to believe on yourself that you can do it. Then other people will believe once the result comes. Nobody believe you apart from your near around people, maybe parents or siblings. But apart from that, nobody believe on you just because you did not show to them that what is you're capable of. So first believe on yourself, work hard, get the result. People will believe you. People will come to you for their kids and their cousins guidance that, hey, you cracked gate now, can you please tell me how to do that? Can you please help my cousin or my niece or nephew to do the same particular thing? Just because they will believe you only when the result comes. So believe on yourself, have confidence, keep working, keep working, keep working with more and more work, with more and more hard work. Your confidence also will be boosted up, and your faith on yourself also will be boosted up. So it's very simple. Strategy is very simple. If you were not having one particular success behind you, it's okay. You can still get success with even better rank, with even better possibility. I'll tell you one particular quote which one of my friend has posted when we entered into IIC Bangalore together. So in 2010, when I entered into IIC, I met one of the fellow from electrical department, and that fellow has posted on social media, Facebook, and what exactly he has written: 4 years before, 4 years ago, 7 IITs rejected me. All IITs rejected me. Sorry to correct it. All IITs rejected me. Now, today, I am rejecting all IITs and I have come for IIC Bangalore, which is the best institute, one of the best institutes in country for the masters. So you can see, of course, that was the motive he has had. If IIT JEE not cleared, it's fine. I will certainly clear the gate exam certain day, one day. And he has made it. So many students every year making it, and for sure I am having believe on that. I'm not saying that I don't have belief. I have believe, I have trust on you that you will do that. I don't have just the possibility of it. I do have a belief and trust that you will also do that. You'll have to just work on your potentials. You have that potential, you have that particular ability, you'll have to just unlock it. And my dear friend, after 2 years, 1 year, 3 year, whatever the period of time you will take, just remember, after that particular period of time, we will have an interview with you to say to the world, you made it. Thank you so much for listening this particular video. If you still have some doubts or queries, please let us know through the comments. Thank you. Have a great day.